kickoff for Denver.
And off we go from Denver. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at his.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Past the 20, 10.
All you got to do is
he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Broncos.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Kickoff for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Wentz now on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
at the 27-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wentz escapes the sack. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down, a grounding call. From the gun, it's Hurts. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Locke. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Fletcher caught.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 8, Eagles nothing.
Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Block now to throw. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
from the gun. It's Locke. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Broncos 14, Eagles nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Mark Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They're going to try and throw.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Check, squeeze, get in there. Kill, turn up.
They look to throw. It's Locke. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Locke working out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Broncos 20, Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. The Broncos, so they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe it'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Mike 42. Mike 42, check. Straight. Get your swarm on. 69.
Hurts. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Block will try again on second down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Philadelphia.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Who that? Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. In your face. Check 43. Nike 18. 7 Pirates. Riggs. Back up.
Here's Hurts to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Let's go, D. 45, Mike, 45. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 45's the Mike. You can't block me. 45's the Mike.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
After the turnover, here's Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Switch! 53's the mark. 70, 10, come to my work. Come 19. Come 19. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Man, I got you. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10.
That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
On 1st down, Hurts. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles get a score closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Jim. Check 26, check 26.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 26-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how he's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run here with Lindsey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy, 43 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Shotgun snap to Lock, and he's brought down. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing him back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
Broken tackle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 26. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Miles Sanders.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
8 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
And this is going to be caught. We're not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Eagles 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 7.
And they'll throw on first down with Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Check Mike 45. I smell fear in that offense. Check 60. Fear in that offense. 45, Mike, 45.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now left side on the swing pass. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Check 42's the mic. Hurt. Yo. Sponge. 19 Lion. Shoot. Mike's 4-2. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. 19, 18, 79 Broncos. Check. Riggs. I'm coming up. 19 tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a...
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And nothing but daylight ahead. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math, but don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
6-yard line.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. This is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
And goal to go.
From the gun, it's Locke. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos add on. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Broncos 51, Eagles 19.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. What we got? What we got? Hey, smash.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down by Michael O.J. Mudia. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 60 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer.
For the point after.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Locke. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Locke working out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a three-possession fourth-quarter lead. Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A lot going to throw it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Down at the 22-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
First down.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke going for it all. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, 26 yards. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point
from the gun. Block. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll actually throw it with Locke. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. On play action, Locke. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.